Yeah, and it did happen. It permeated all activity. Um, so I had to find subjects for my study. Well, that night they said we need governors to lead the Experience to Self course. So I went up there and I volunteered January 2nd. And at the evening of January 2nd, after the meeting, I said, well, I'm doing this study. Does anyone want to be involved? And so they all signed up. And then I had to find a room that we could be in. And rooms were really hard. And so, and the internet was just, it didn't work. So I needed a SIM card. So I walked up to the registration and there's someone who I taught with in China. I went there and did a 2-week presentation. And I said, I need an Indian SIM card. She says, oh, I have 5 extra ones here. And then I put it in, and in the next 3 hours, I needed the Indian SIM card to find the person who could unlock the door. And this type of thing, and I realized that before I'd been acting by individual pushing, and what you do is you decide where you want to go, and then you have to let go because nature has to set it up. And that just happened throughout. I mean, even just finding the room that I got in, there was no place, and there was dormitories and tents and so on. So I was just sitting there, and a Alok came up and said, do you have a room? And I said, no. He said, okay, we have these extra rooms because the TM City administrators haven't been able to come. You can stay in one of those. And so that was happening constantly. That supportive nature was, but it's, when we did our yogic flying, that's when the pundits started to chant. Maharaj, Dr. Nader put all of his technologies to maximize the effect. And so you're there, you're doing a yogic flying and you're moving, and then in the silence, you hear the pundits in the background. And it's as though the whole transcendent, because the Veda is a structure of a self-referral conscious, so the whole transcendent was lively. And it was just waiting for our yogic flying. And so that type of thing was there consistently.